Welcome back to Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. Now let me remaster your face.
If you clicked on this video, odds are you already know all about this game. Its original incarnation on the 3DO was reviewed by everyone's favorite angry nerd back in 2011. So if you were hoping this definitive edition remaster made the game good, well, sorry to burst your bubble, but of course it didn't. That was never the intent here, but for those unfamiliar, let's cover the basics of what this is very briefly. You'll play through a cringe and awkward love story between a plumber, John, and a spoiled young lady named Jane, trying to land a job, but she ends up crossing a very sleazy boss. The story is told through audio narration and basically is a photo slideshow.
Call me Mark.
Oh, God, this is the most humiliating experience of my entire life.
Oh, don't worry, Jane. If you're looking for work, you'll have lots of humiliating experiences.
That's it. At certain points, you can select an action to alter the outcome, and there's some branching paths to the story depending on your choices, but it's more of an interactive movie, or interactive slideshow. This modern release allows you to toggle on remastered graphics, which if you play, I definitely recommend toggling on. The original photos are really low quality and pixelated, so they did a great job of improving them since they're the main visual throughout the game. Well, they mostly did a great job. There are a few instances where Jane's face is way off, but I found this to just be goofy like the rest of the package and laughed at it. You can also toggle different screen borders, and once you finish the game, you can return to play through the scenes you missed out on the first time around, and skip ahead in the ones you already played, which is a nice touch. While playing through, you'll earn points, which don't really serve a purpose, and bucks that do serve a purpose, since you'll need them to unlock the bonuses in the gallery. To unlock these bonuses, you'll need to play through a new minigame called Plumb the Depths, where you maneuver through a dark maze looking for collectibles to spend your cash on while trying to avoid or even eliminate the sleazy boss that chases you by throwing consumable plungers at him. On the surface, this looks like just a re-release of a hilariously bad game, so that probably sounds like it'd be a waste of time to play. Its cult status over the years basically willed this remaster into existence. And while the main game isn't particularly engaging or fun to play, looking at it and understanding its cultural significance and that it's meant to be goofy and cheesy is what makes it fun. At least it did for me. The upscaling of the visuals makes this the definitive way to play, and being able to go back and replay chunks of the game you missed easily makes it highly accessible to access all of its content. The Plumb the Depths minigame is equally goofy and a fun little diversion as a means to unlock by far the best part of the entire package, and that's all of the gallery content. There's a wealth of images and video content here, and I found the videos in particular to be really enjoyable. Watching new interviews with some popular gaming personalities and the actress that played the role of Jane was really fun. You can feel her appreciation and fondness for the role she played all those years ago while she recounts her experiences, even going as far to say how much fun the production was and that she regrets nothing. All of this content is worth watching, and in my opinion, the best reason to dive into this curiosity. Plumbers Don't Wear Ties is a game that's hard to even call a game. Its story content is wacky, cringy, stupid, and hasn't particularly aged well, but it's meant to be goofy fun, and it exceeds at doing that with this modern release. If you have any level of appreciation for game preservation or behind-the-scenes content pertaining to games, then that'll be reason enough that you should check this out. It's not really a game I could definitively recommend or not recommend, since it's not much of a game as it is an experience. If you were hoping that this release made a bad game good, you'll be disappointed. But if you're the type that enjoys watching bad movies or has the ability to just appreciate something for being wacky and weird, then I think you'll find this to be an enjoyable use of your time, especially if you grew up during this era of gaming and can appreciate the history of video games. Sometimes to realize how far we've come, you need to look at the past, and not just the good, but also the bad. If there's anything they got right, It's that this certainly is the definitive way to play. A special thank you to the publisher Limited Run Games for providing a review copy. I appreciate you watching this video and hope you enjoyed it. I tried to make something fun and different from my normal style for reviews, since this game is pretty unique. If you enjoyed it, please like the video, comment below if you have any questions, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But until next time, have a good one.
I cannot believe how disgusting this story is. In the name of women throughout the world, I demand this story be stopped right now. I'm sorry, but I cannot allow this sexist trash to continue.